Hello, 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 how is everybody? This is John Mason. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, and that is a time we pay our respects to all the women in our lives, our mothers, and our wives, and our girlfriends, and our sisters, and every other woman we come across. Happy Mother's Day, ladies. And if we want the best for the women in our lives, we must protect their reproductive rights. There are all these states going around that places the most onerous restrictions on abortions. Like, you can only have an abortion after so many weeks before you even know, the woman even knows that there's a fetus inside of her. And you remembered Katie Britt, the senator from Arkansas, who had this very bad case of ham acting after Biden's State of the Union address. Is that the best the Republicans can do? Well, anyway, she has this bright idea of a database. She's proposing this bill that would establish a database for all women who are pregnant. Hello, 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 John Mason. How is everybody? I hope you're doing well. It is official. There is no monies allocated for the SNAP program, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, which is the successor program to food stamps, and I remember food stamps so well. They sure helped me survive, I'll tell you. But there's $5 billion set aside in what they call a contingency fund. And Trump, as president, could order the allocation of some of that money, some of that $5 billion, to cover the SNAP program. Well, Congress is not in session due to Mike Johnson's brown-nosing of Trump. But no, he's not doing it. He's not doing his duties for the people of America. It's fortunate that state governors are picking up the slack, like our own governor, Josh Shapiro. He signed an emergency declaration that allocated $5 million in food banks in Pennsylvania. Like there are several here in Philadelphia, and that money is going to pay these food banks so they can purchase good, healthy food. And none of that McDonald's crap. I commend those governors who choose to pick up where Trump leaves off. Meanwhile, our glorious commander-in-chief is having a Halloween party in Mar-A-Lago on the theme of The Great Gatsby. Very elaborate, like dancing girls all around and costumes. I believe the Great Gatsby theme is appropriate because it comes from it's based on a novel by F. Scott Fitzgerald, and the novel depicts a decadent, have too much fun, upper class who has nothing to do with poor folk. And here's a salient quote from the novel. They were careless people, Tom and Daisy. They smashed up things and creatures and then retreated back into their money or their vast carelessness, or whatever it was that kept them together, and let other people clean up the mess they made. That's our upper classes, guys. Two, we're having a great. This is a Great Gatsby 2.0. Now we all know that Johnson is keeping the house closed so that he doesn't swear in that new Congresswoman Gravalda from Arkansas, from Arizona, because she would be the one vote they need to order the release of the Epstein files. But it's way more than that. As terrible as the Epstein case is, it's way more than that. It's class warfare. They're sticking it to us. It's their way of attacking poor folk, low-income folk, working-class folk, and withholding funds for SNAP, and denying us our health care, defunding Medicaid. Those are their weapons. And they want us to sit back and take it. It's good that states have been banding together on healthcare to share information and pick up healthcare for their people while Medicaid is cut back on. But we have to keep up the pressure. We can't stop. This is not kids' games. This is literally life and death for us and for our children and for our elders like me. So let's keep hitting the streets. Let's keep hitting the bricks. And Trump's thugs and goons aren't just the ICE goons terrorizing neighborhoods, shooting tear gas at trick-or-treat kids. It's also these guys in the White House offices who are applying this war on the American people. So let's keep the fight up. Let's keep demonstrating. And since November 4th is coming up, vote. Okay, I'm all talked out. Now, advertisements. All this work I do on my media, this podcast, my YouTube channel, my blog, my poetry, my fiction, they're all work. I need to be compensated for my work. I pay money to get on these various platforms. And I need to be compensated for that and work towards raising it all to a higher level. So, I urge you to get on my website, johnomason.com, and click either the PayPal button or the Buy Me a Coffee button and see what you can give. I greatly appreciate it. And also, my novel, Soldier of the Cross, is available on Amazon.com. It's the story of David Lucas, who, as a young man in the early 60s, is a drunk and a horror chaser and a school bully. He gets in trouble in the army. He comes out of the army a fanatical, born-again Christian, a true zealot, just wanting to be a manly man for Jesus. But how he goes about it leads him into trouble. Please pick it up. Soldier of the Cross on Amazon.com. And also, Hemperific is a lovely little CBD product store located on Snyder Avenue near 15th Street in South Philadelphia. There you'll find some of the finest cannabis-infused products. gummies and candies and drinks and teas and flour and hand sanitizer and lip balm and dog treats. Yep, dog treats. Please look them up. Hemporificllc.com. And also, my beloved career and business coach, Michelle Snow. Michelle is excellent in helping you develop your professional career or small business. Let you know what you're doing right, where you need work, and help you network with other up-and-coming entrepreneurs and professionals. Please look her up. growwithsnow.com. Okay. Alrighty then. That's it. But there's more to come. It's not over yet. If Trump and his plutocrats and Mar-A-Lago meatheads and all his minions, like Mikey the Minion Johnson, think we're just going to grovel and kiss their asses, ain't happening. We're standing up. We're organizing and we're standing up. In our work sites, in our neighborhoods, in our cities. We're standing up. Okay. Take care. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.